My name is Big Deal Dante, and this is 10 questions with prize wrestling. I would say positive, energetic, athletic, explosive, and the future. For me, it's definitely got to be, it's an OG Tekken 3. It's the first game that I remember playing as a kid when I must have been about 4 or 5 years old. And it just got me hooked from there. I'm a massive gamer. There's been a couple over the years, Final Fantasy, Call of Duty, but the first will always be Tekken 3. Okay, so I would definitely want to wrestle Edge because he's one of my favorites of all time. He is just such an awesome person, both in and out the ring, so I think I'd have to wrestle him. I would tag with Orton because rated RKO, I love that tag team, so I'd want to tag with Orton. And then John Cena can have a beer. I don't drink alcohol, so I'm going to have a glass of water, but I would have a water with John Cena. It's definitely got to be a while back at a Birmingham show. Must have been 2 months ago now. When I was climbing up to the top ropes, I slipped on the rope multiple times. I think 3 times, if I remember correctly. It lasted about 5-10 seconds, but in the moment it felt like an eternity. As soon as I missed the rope, I knew something was going wrong, but you make up for it when you move, the show goes on. It was actually prior prize when it was Iron Fist. It used to be 2012, 2013, I want to say. It was an Iron Fist event. And I just remember the crowd being so live for it. I think I must have been 11 or 12 at that time as well, with me and my high school friends. And yeah, when I was able to take part in that event, you actually feel like you're a part of the event. You feel like you're in the moment with the wrestlers. And yeah, it's a moment that I'll never forget. See, my mind immediately goes to donuts because I'm a massive donut junkie. I absolutely love any kind of donut. However, if I'm eating that for the rest of my life, I'm not going to perform in wrestling, and that's what you need to do. So I'm going to have to say, as much as I hate them, bananas. Bloody bananas. For me, it's got to be the match between Eddie Guerrero and Brock Lesnar, No Way Out 2004. The emotions during that moment is one that I wish I could have been there for, because even looking at it through the screen, you could see the emotions he's wearing on his sleeve, and it was just, I've never seen anything like that, I don't think, since in wrestling. And to see such a person, like such a charismatic enigma that is Eddie Guerrero, it was awesome. I wish I could have been part of that. I've only been in the business for a cup of coffee, but I have trained with Joey Scott, with someone that I think I want to wrestle like when I go into the business more and more. I want to get that intensity, that explosiveness, that athleticism. He's just a really cool guy, both in the ring and behind the scenes, and yeah, training with him was an honour. It's a big one for me. It's not exactly to do with wrestling people, but it's just wrestling in general. It's a stigma that people have that wrestling does not hurt. If you are in that ring for any amount of time and you have a match, you will quickly understand that wrestling is no joke. You can't fake gravity, and wrestling does wear your body down very quickly. It's why it's so important to work out and keep yourself healthy, because it will have an impact on your health. So I would say for sure it's that wrestling does not hurt, because it definitely does. For me, it has to be the last Hereford show that I was at, 29th September. It's a day that I'll never forget, because when I first started wrestling, I knew I was going to bring emotion to it, but I didn't expect to have a vulnerable side that I would ever show the crowd. And my nan had passed away recently before that event, and I made a promise to her that if I was ever going to wrestle at Hereford, it'd be a memory of her. After the bell rang and I had the moment to take it all in, I will never forget that, where the crowd just was there for me. It sounds like a cliche to say that, but I felt like I was a part of the crowd and they were there for me. And it's a day in general that I'll never forget. That's all from me, guys. It's been Big Deal Dante. Thank you for your time. If you want to follow me and my career, there's an Instagram, Big Deal Dante. And this has been 10 Questions with Prize Wrestling. Thank you.